Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Will be yard at most there, and it's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back-to-back carries here. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dumps it off to his running back. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one hits for 30. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Called in again, it's McBride. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the shotgun, McCarthy bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX, out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the monkey pass, homie. I ain't walking that roadie in New York, hooked up like some Timberlands, homie.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
19 Tiger.
McCarthy throwing on 4th down. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We've set it down from the 37.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again now, McCarthy. That one's incomplete over the middle.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break.
Okay, ready?
It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. On first down, they'll run. It's inside the 10. And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, play action. Caught by the open man. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take the lead on the first play of the drive.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
This one is up and good. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 even. Six wide. Get wide. Go.
Blown back, it's the handoff. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. And it'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Completed to his running back. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Oh, it looked like he was going to have that first, didn't it? But after the stop, they're going to be a little bit short at the 22.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
McCarthy throwing on this 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That's a pickup of 9. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Has room into the secondary. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll throw to begin this drive. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Throwing off the play fake. Sends this to the end zone. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now it's McCarthy. It's his running back. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from U.S. Bank Stadium after this. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside. You know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona.
Touchdown.
But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
4 yards.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Rolling left, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 23-yard line.
Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line. Here's McCarthy to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
19 Tiger.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. They connect on the deep shot. And he gets this down near the 30. Offense up to the line fast.
56-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings first down.
All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
31-yard line.
Ready?
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Set. Check up.
1st and 10, it's McCarthy. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout, and they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime. Reichert connects there, and that gets them back to within 11. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number 1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds Benson out of the backfield. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throwing it on 2nd down. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. Hits the 20. Now here he goes down the right sideline. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Darnell Savage on the coverage.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Throw left side, brought in by Hockenson. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Benson. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Trey Benson, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He completes it in traffic. And this one does not go far. And for somebody who's been kicked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They are going for it. McCarthy. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Sean Murphy-Bunting in to pick it off. And And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
It's a turnover on downs.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
79 Broncos.
They'll work against the blitz. Taking a chance to the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Arizona.
Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals grow their lead yet again.
17.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Jack Panther. Go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. This is ahead for about 5. Dadrian Taylor Demerson getting there for the tackle.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Gain 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ready. 18 Cardinal.
1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And he's taken down at the 30. They gain 11 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Vikings, first down.
Another throw here for McCarthy. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And this one doesn't go far. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's going to be the Vikings who have the football, Brock, but given that score, they're going to need points every time out from here on.
Got it. Ready.
2nd down now, they need 7.
Come on. Like it.
Again, McCarthy to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was trying to find Ty Felton with that one. And now it's 3rd down.
And 7.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He is not going to be able to reach that marker. Got it close, but it sets up 4th and less than a yard now. Go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Another carry for him. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Completed to his running back. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. Hardman with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Taken in by Tip Ryman. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Second and 3 now. It's Benson on the give. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Galloping inside the 40. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals continue piling it on here in the 4th. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Cade. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
Vikings 24.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
That run may not have got you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Back to the well again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Cards bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And they pick him off again! And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
They'll come out throwing. Into the hands of Harrison. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. A very productive play from the rookie QB out of Michigan. That gets them a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Cardinals running them out of the building. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals continue piling onto this lead. team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Hand off to the back. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, because he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play.
Brought down by Josh Sweat. A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Let's see what they dial up, partner. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go. Cowboy 80, go.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
He was taking
The pace here as the clock continues to run.
a pickup of 13 on the play. It's 3rd down and long.
3rd and long for him here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Short pass brought in. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Cardinals throwing 6 more on the blowout. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Now it's McCarthy. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. McCarthy to throw it. Escapes out to the left. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Desperation time here on 4th. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off. Turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire